Hello everyone. So this is quite complicated because we are going to implement the payment method using PayHere. So let me explain to you. So if you go to any product, in this case I'm going to choose iPhone SE because it has the lowest amount, uh, and you can also see. Yeah, let's see. Let's try Huawei because I have tried iPhone SE before. So if you press buy now, and you will get to the single product view page. And in here, if you press buy now, you can see the pay here. Payment method will be visible here, and I'm going to select Visa. And as the card name, I'm going to put any name. Like that. And the credit card number, it's requesting a credit card number. This is not going to be the real number because this is only works as sandbox. So to that, I'm going to go to pay here, and here in the knowledge base, and you can see in the sandbox and testing I have an example credit card name, Visa card name. So I'm going to copy that name and paste that here, as you can see, and CCV any code, any number 3 code. And for the expiry date, I'm going to type 0527. Okay, and when I press pay, as you can see, payment approved message here. And if it is going to go for the invoice page, so you see how it's working. So if you go to merchant portal and refresh this, just give me a little second. So if you go to payment, here you can see new payment has been added, 25,600 rupees, and Huawei Mate 40 Pro, and this is the date. And so let's see how this works in backend. So for that, in the single product view page, you can see that buy now button. When I press that buy now button, it's going to trigger a function pay now, and it's getting the ID of the product as PID. It's passing that. And if you go to script.js, and you can see the function pay now here, and it's getting that ID we are passing. And first of all, it's getting the quantity from the ID quantity input dot value. Sorry. And it is simply the XML HTTP request, and whenever the this already state change equals, we're going to create a new anonymous function, and this is the magic happens. If ready state equal to 4, it means if it is successful, we're going to create a response text and assign it to a variable called t, and I'm going to create a new variable called object, and json.pass t. I'm going to pass that t into a JSON object and store that in a variable called obj, and variable mail as the mail of that object, and the amount as the amount of that object. So if t is equal to 1, it means alert, please login. T is equal to 1, please login or sign up in the location index.php. If it is mean t is equal to 1, it is not going to, if there is no user, it's going to display please login or sign up, and here redirect to the index.php. Else if t is equal to 2, it means if user has not updated the profile, going to go for this, please update your profile first. You can see that what is this 1 2 3 4 1 2 refers to when I discuss this by browsers.php page. and else it mean if none of that case, pay here completed. This code go by pay here's page. This is not be implemented. So on completed, we are going to use the order ID and contain the order ID and save invoice, order ID, mail, amount and quantity. We are getting these things from here. And this is if the payment window was closed, it's going to be worked. If error occurred, it's going to be worked. And here the magic happens. Sandbox merchant ID. This merchant ID will be generated in the merchant profile from the pay here, and this I'm going to change an order ID as subject ID and object item. This is the currency for the LKR. If you want US dollar, you can change it here as USD. And first name, last name, and the mail as the email, and the mobile address. We're getting all the details from the user, and then for this item these keys. And after that we start payment. It's going to work, and you can see it's going to go for get method and by process.php, and ID is for the ID of the product, and the quantity as the quantity of the product, and using Ajax, so it's true, and r.send. So let's go to this by now process. Here you can see we are getting the session user. If there's a user in the session, we're going to do the following stuff. So PID is equal to get ID and the quantity and the user's email from the session, and I'm going to create a new variable array, and order ID is equal to unique ID we're generating, and this is for the product rs PID, we're getting the information from the product table where the ID is equal to PID. PID is and the product data we are fetching as SOC, and also we are getting the information from the city. I use as address table, and if city ID is equal to 1, this is if the city ID is city num equal to 1, mean there is record in the city table. We're going to create this city ID and city data, city ID and the address as the line 1 and line 2, and continue line 1 and line 2, and district result database search. We are getting the district details from the city table where city ID is equal to ID, where the ID equal to city ID and the district ID as the ID, and delivery is equal to 0. I'm in a global variable, and if the district ID is equal to 1, delivery is going to be changed as that, else delivery going to change as delivery others, and the item is the product data and title, getting the title as the item, and the amount as the you can see here some logic. I'm extremely sorry guys, I'm not well, and we are passing the price because this is getting as double value, so we are passing that to integer, and we are multiplying by that quantity, and the delivery we are going to add the delivery to that, and fname mail name, this also come from the second user, and city from the city table. You can see we have created empty array, and you're going to assign that array ID, items, and some names, and you're going to assign order ID, item, amount, name and name as following, and echo JSON we are going to echo JSON encode array. So that means we are encoding as the JSON object of this array. So otherwise it's going to echo 2, and otherwise if all this not doesn't work, we're going to echo 1. So that's why guys, we here have checked for if t is equal to 1 or t is equal to 2. So now you understand what's going on here. So that's it guys, this is how payment work. So thank you.